Pro-Palestinian protesters digging in at the University of Vermont despite the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations no longer giving the commencement speech. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Kat Villianzoni.
And I'm Darren Perrin. With 2 weeks to go until graduation, will the state's flagship university and protesters find agreement?
Channel 3 political reporter Calvin Cutler is live on campus now. Calvin, what are protesters telling you today?
Yeah, good evening, Kat and Darren. Entering day 8 here of the protests, as you can see, they're still going strong with dozens showing up. Now, they say that the cancellation of UN Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield is a win, but they also say that recent disciplinary investigations launched this week are a step backward.
Apartheid fell in South Africa. It will fall in Palestine. Palestine will be free in our lifetime.
Pro-Palestinian protests on Vermont's largest campus enters day 8. It comes as UVM announced UN Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield will no longer give the commencement speech in 2 weeks. In a statement, they say, "Our graduating students want to enjoy the celebration of commencement, and we do not want the potential of disruption from a vocal minority to interfere with the moment." But UVM won't tell us whether she pulled out or if it was the school's decision. But a student organizer who refuses to show his face and says his name is James says they want more.
We are still not satisfied. We want more delivery, and we want to see more action being taken to end the complicity that the university has in this genocide,
including divesting UVM's some $800 million endowment in Israeli companies and protections for students who are violating campus policies. Students tell us some have begun receiving disciplinary notifications for violating the school's temporary structure policy. The encampment grew to about 90 tents over the weekend, and on Monday, a group of state lawmakers, including the Lieutenant Governor, penned a letter to the UVM Board of Trustees in support of the protest. Lieutenant Governor David Zuckerman, who graduated UVM in 1995, says the First Amendment should come first, as long as protests stay peaceful.
We really need to make sure peace and peaceful action is respected, and that folks have a right to gather and voice their frustrations.
Meanwhile, the encampment at Middlebury College is coming down. Protesters met with college leaders over the weekend and created a written agreement calling for a ceasefire and allowing more student input for where the school invests. With graduation just 2 weeks away, the protesters' ask comes as militant group Hamas is announcing it accepted an Egyptian-Qatari ceasefire proposal. Now, we're also told that the disciplinary hearings with UVM students will start this Wednesday, and it still remains to be seen what exactly graduation and commencement will look like in about 2 weeks if this encampment stays here at the University of Vermont. Reporting live at UVM, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.